All right, we're live.
We are live. Did you guys miss us? It's been so long since we've been live. It's been what?
Like half a year.
Yeah, easily. Easily. We're going to wait a little bit, about 30 seconds or so, to let people come in before we get started. And then we're going to tell you guys what is happening in the world of Alex and Philip and adult financial skills.
All the things.
Oh, the things. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm.
Dude, I love
All
that
right.
Deadpool sign.
Yeah, I love it too when it works. You know, for whatever reason, it's just like, no, I'm going to start season out over here and I'm just going to be like, yeah.
Dude, it's such a disappointment. I got you that Deadpool fire pit for your birthday, and then all the coloring melted off of it.
Oh, I know, man. Like, see, look, I'm over here just geeking out. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We love it here. Yeah, everything's great. But anywho, let's get this thing on the roll. If you guys are going to pop in here a little bit late, we'll have this available for you guys to be able to watch the replay. But in today's episode of Ask Alex and Philip Anything, we're going to talk about stuff you need for your first apartment, what we've been working on, and what to expect from our channel over the next few months.
In case you're new here, I'm Alex.
And I'm Philip.
And we teach you all the stuff that you should have learned in high school, but you probably didn't, like how to be a grown-up.
Because adulting shouldn't suck. If you're catching this on the replay, give us a hashtag replay in the comments. We've also put little timestamps in the description so that you can come back and jump to whatever content is relevant to you. If you're here live in the comments below, let us know where you're from and what the weather is like where you're from.
Man, I'm here in Phoenix, and it's like 75 out tonight or today. It's perfect. Love it.
Man.
Best time of year. Here
in Vancouver, Washington, where I am at, it is, wait for it, 41 degrees, clear skies, and freezing outside. Hey, Zion, what's going on, man? Happy to have you here.
Dude, why do people always talk about the weather for small talk? Like every time my dad calls me, he tells me what the weather is and asks me what the weather is here. And I mean, I really don't care, to be honest. I'd rather make real talk with people than just small talk. I hate small talk.
Dude, it's an icebreaker. That's what it is.
I guess.
It's like, oh, let's get this conversation started because there's this awkward pause in between us staring at each other. So let me ask you a question. Yeah.
All right. So our channel covers all kinds of things that are related to finances and adulting. And one thing we hadn't really covered was investing. And a lot of people had asked about investing. So we thought, hey, let's make a bunch of investing videos. And we did. And we made a big playlist of investing. And guess what? You guys hated them. They totally bombed.
Hated it. Yeah. It kind of seems like when we talk about that actual like financial stuff, you guys hate it. But do you really like hate it? Or do you guys just not realize how important those skills are when you're a young adult? I mean, either way, we hear you. And we care about doing a decent job, or excuse me, you guys care about, getting a decent job and getting out of your parents' house. So we're going to help you guys out with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you're in luck because Philip's actually heading down here to Arizona in the next 2 weeks. And we're going to cover we're going to make a bunch of new videos. They're going to cover all kinds of things about moving out, like stuff we wish we would have known when we moved out, how to get your rental application approved, how to find a room to rent, how much 2-bedroom apartments cost in 2022. Haven't actually said that out loud yet. And a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to be just batching tons of videos and hopefully making some content that you guys are going to find really valuable.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do. Turn on that little notification bell so you guys are getting those notifications when we're making those new videos and sending them out. I mean, this takes us to our next big announcement. You guys can definitely watch all of the free content that we've made on our channel, and you can figure out how to create a move out plan for yourself. But we know that several other subscribers have used our content to help them get out of their parents' house. So we have made a new course. It's a mini course called the GTFO plan that you guys can get. That's got all of our best information consolidated into one location.
And then you guys go ahead and ask your questions, and then we're just going to answer them at the end. So stick around.
Yeah.
And the course, it's going to cover how to find a place to live, how to create a budget that you can live on, and how to build your credit so you can move out. The best part is you're going to walk away with an action plan that you can either use for yourself to move out with or show to your parents so then they can understand that you're actually serious and responsible about moving out on your own. And the best part is it's going to cost less than a tank of gas, and it's only going to be $27.
Unless you guys join the wait list, in which case we're going to email you guys a secret discount code that's going to let you guys buy that plan for $17. I mean, to get on the wait list, all you got to do is go to www.adultfinancialskills.com/GTFO-waitlist. And then we will get you that information via email, like I had said. And the course launches on February 1st.
And if you get on the wait list before then, that's when you get the discount and the special bonus.
Oh, yeah.
So getting back to the free resources, right now, our most popular free resource is the First Apartment Checklist. And it's a free downloadable list of the most common things that you need when you get your own place.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. If you're like most people, when you're moving out for the first time, I mean, it's not going to be completed until later in the day. When you're all done, you're going to be exhausted. So we recommend having a few items on hand for move-in day so you're not stuck without them. I personally think it's super important that you have toilet paper, right? Kind of know from experience, not having toilet paper on the move-in day is bad juju.
Yeah, it's not good
having that stuff there, but it's not there. Right? Like a shower curtain, which is another thing that I did not have on move-in day. And you can't take a shower if you ain't got a shower curtain. I mean, you can, but then water gets everywhere, which is what I did because I didn't get done moving in until like 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's what happens. Oh, and with the shower curtain, don't forget those hooks for the shower curtain and a rod. You know, you might not have one. So these are all things that you don't think about.
Dude, trash bags, super important too.
Yeah, trash bags.
And soap. You can take that shower. You need to wash your body off something, right? Probably nasty and stinky after all day of moving or working and then moving after work. So pretty important. And I think a plunger is super important too, because you never know. Maybe you're going to take a big poo or one of your buddies is going to take a big poo that's helping you move. And that's the last thing you want to have is a clogged toilet, your new apartment smelling like poo. And yeah, you don't want to get creative on how to fish that out. So probably want a plunger.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, you're probably moving in with like bags and you're having to like put that little glove on in there to go fishing. You know,
terrible.
hey,
like,
happy
moving. Like picking up after your dog, but worse.
You know, you got to be real careful about the friends you have help you move in.
Yeah. That's why you want to have TP too.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, left you a move-in present in your toilet. It doesn't flush anymore. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, moving into my first place, I mean, our living room and kitchen remained empty for 3 to 6 months. That's why we were living there. My roommate and I, we had put our TV on the floor with our Xbox, and we had this little boom box that we had stuck the TV on top of, and we played video games on the floor like we were little children, and we just kick our little feet up in the air. And we only had our bedroom furniture. We didn't have anything else. Nothing. No dishes. No couch. No plunger. No shower curtain. Right. And we didn't get any furniture until I was walking through the apartments one day, headed to work, and I saw this dude's garage open, and he had these couches in there, and he was inside there messing around. And I was like, "Hey, can I buy your couches?" And he was like, "Yes, you can." And he gave them to me for $50. So then we got couches. It's good times.
$50 is a good price for a couch, man.
Pretty
I
good
got my
price.
first set of couches for free from my buddy's parents. And he was all pissed off. He's like, dude, what if I want the couches? And his mom and dad were like, dude, you ain't moving out anytime soon. Who are you kidding?
Yeah. The best part about that little couch story. So I got the money from that or for those couches from my roommate because I didn't have any money at the time. So the guy said he'd sell me the couches for $50. And then I walked to my buddy's work and I was like, yo, give me $50. I got us some couches. And he's like, cool. I was like, yeah, but I need your money. So that's kind of how that went. It's good.
I ain't paying for this by myself.
Yeah.
Give me $50.
Yeah. Like, yo.
All right. So if you follow the first apartment checklist, it should have you living pretty comfortable when you first move out on your own. It covers pretty comprehensive, I think, pretty much everything. But just remember that all that stuff isn't needed right away. You can get it over time. But we also give you a list of like stuff you need right now when you first move out. You know, like we just talked about, we gave you a couple examples. So go download the first apartment checklist and mark off the things that are important to you, and then get the rest along the way.
Yeah. But yeah, so to answer a couple of you guys' questions, because we're at that awesome Q&A part of the video, Nate Dogg Games, if you're still here, we do have some videos already about resumes, covers letters, tips and tricks for getting your first job in that job interview. It's going to be in one of our playlists. We can drop that down there in the comments for you. Check it out. If there's anything in those videos that we didn't cover, please let us know, and we can work on making something up for you to help explain a little bit more. Anything you need some help with.
Dude, there are some great websites out there nowadays too that literally build your resume for them. You just put in, or for you, just put in like the previous jobs that you had, and then it comes up with like a whole laundry list of like qualifications you got from those jobs or descriptions, and it's just plug and play.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you got I don't know what that is. Jorobo 235. Right? You're in college right now. You know, live on your own. Next step is moving out. What are some important first things to do? Or important things to do first? I mean, I would definitely say saving up money.
Oh, 100.
Right? Yeah. Have an emergency fund. Absolutely. Have usually anywhere from like 3 to 6 months of bills saved up. If you have any idea of how much those are going to be, that definitely help out. Saving up for the first and last month's rent, wherever you're going to be moving out to. Right. So saving money is going to be your top priority for moving out. That way you have enough money to pay all your bills. And then if stuff goes wrong, you got money to fall back on with the emergency fund. And then hopefully, you don't have to move back in with mom and dad afterwards.
Second most important thing I would think, on top of what Alex was saying, is do the research and see how much it's going to cost where you're wanting to move, because it might cost a lot more than what you were thinking, and you would have to save more money, obviously, in return for that. Or it could be cheaper and you might be closer to that goal than you would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to live within your budget, right? So if you're going to be going to college, you're going to need 2 roommates, 3 roommates. I know when I was in college, I had to have 2 or 3 roommates at any given time in order to make it affordable. I also rented a room, and that way it was a lot cheaper than having to pay that first and last month's rent and a deposit. So, sometimes you have to get creative. It all depends on how much money you have coming in versus going out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Zion, do we know how to crypto? We're learning, right? Crypto.
I think everybody's learning crypto.
Yeah, pretty new for everybody. I know that crypto right now is
dude, it is tanking hard.
I mean, yeah, everything's tanking hard. Unfortunately, we can't really talk much about crypto or stocks because we're not licensed investors, so we can't give out any sort of like financial information like that or advice, because we could get in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we can talk about like stuff we do, stuff, what we think about it, but yeah, we can't give like advice on investing. But yeah, right now Bitcoin just lost 50% of its value in the last like week. Dude, yeah, totally blown out. You look at like Doge, that's all was like 13 cents right now. It's bad.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess now's the time to buy if that's really what you're doing.
Yeah.
Buy when it's low, right? That's what they say.
Yeah. Buy low. Everybody thinks that, you know, when it's all low, it's going to keep going lower and then it goes back up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Bitcoin's been doing. Like every quarter it drops 50% and then it goes up 100%, 120%, and then it drops. So just about timing.
Yeah.
What kind of questions are asked on rental applications? So you got stuff like your criminal background, right? They want to know what kind of person's moving in. They want to know about your rental history. If you ever lived anywhere else, you know, were you ever evicted? They want to contact those previous landlords to find out if you paid your bills on time or if you didn't. I know a lot of people right now are going to be hurting when that eviction moratorium goes up for the people that weren't paying their bills on time. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
They're going to want to know how much money you make.
Yep.
What your monthly income is, what kind of other debts that you have, you know, so if you have like car payments or if you have student loans or if you have anything in collections, that type of stuff.
Yep. They want to make sure you can pay your bills.
Yeah. They're going to want to know what kind of pets you have, if any.
They want to know how much money you make. So a lot of apartments, you have to make 2 times the rent, or a lot of them now actually are 3 times the rent. And so that's sometimes that's each individual, and then sometimes just as a collective for all the roommates together.
Yeah.
So if rent's $2,000 a month and you got 2 other roommates, between the 3 of you, you have to make $6,000 a month or $4,000 a month if it's 2 or 3 times the rent.
Yeah. But you can, you know, stay tuned. We're going to have a video coming out here pretty soon about rental applications and what you can do to make sure that yours gets approved. So, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell notification and just stay tuned because that video will be coming out here in the next month or so.
Yep.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we got a video on how to apply for your first apartment. So make sure you check that video out on Tuesday. That's when we drop our weekly videos. So check that one out. But all right, if that's it for Q&A, it looks like we are going to move on here a little bit. We're going to remind you guys one more time about our course that's coming out on February 1st, the GTFO plan. Make sure that you guys go to adultfinancialskills.com/GTFO-waitlist and get on that waitlist before February 1st so you guys can get that discount code and the little special bonus. And it's going to be in the link in the descriptions, so check it out.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and then share our stuff with your friends or family or anybody that might need it. You know, we're on a mission right now to make finances more enjoyable, right? If you can even call it that, more understandable, a little more fun than they typically are. Because I mean, that's why most people don't learn about finances, is it's boring or it's not relatable. And so share this channel with your friends, turn on notifications. That way, you know, when we post new stuff. And then let us know what you want to see more of. You guys have responded a lot, talked about moving out, and that's why we started to focus more on moving out than stuff like investing, because obviously you didn't care as much about that. Even though it's important, we've shifted what we talk about based on what you guys tell us. So let us know.
Yeah. Remember, well, not remember. So we used to go live pretty regularly, and we're going to try to get back on track with doing that. We'll be going live again next Monday, the 31st of January, to answer any more questions you guys might have about the GTFO plan, which again launches February 1st. So come hang out, ask us some questions, and let us know what's going on with you guys next week. Until then, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.